So you started your home business, but is it taking over your life? I mean, you have a home business, but you're never home. Is that you? So look at these 5 tips and how you can improve that situation. So I'm Donna Patterson, and today we're going to talk about what can you do to improve your work-life balance as you build your home business. And I'm really talking to that person who's working a full-time job and then building the business on the side, hoping, for whatever reason you have. I mean, my reason, of course, was to retire early from my job, right? 'Cause I work in a male-dominated area. I'm the only female operator there is in my entire country. And as good as that is, I came to a point where I kind of reached a plateau and I wanted something different. So that's beside the point. So if you're in network marketing particularly, you know that it can be very time consuming with all the meetings. I mean, you have team meetings, you have leadership, you have presentation, you have open, you have beauty breaks, you have team trainings, you have hotel meetings, you have company functions, coffee meetings, the mall for prospecting, and the list can go, this can go on and on and on in the things that you need to do, but actually require you to actually leave home, and it can be very time consuming. And especially in the beginning, you really have to do a lot of these things to get your business off the ground. And no matter what, you're gonna have to put in some hustle time. And so before I go forward, I want to preface this that you know at times your work life is just not going to be in balance 100% of the time. That there's going to be a time it's going to sink where you have to kind of put in some grind, some elbow grease, and kind of lock a lot of things off so that you can focus on reaching that next goal. But of course, only for a short time. You can't do this indefinitely. And one of the things that you see is that people, get into the business and they get into things and they forget everything else. And, that's good, but it's not healthy. It's not sustainable. You're going to burn out. So in this episode, you want to focus on things that you can, you can do, sorry, in order to improve your home business experience. Because personally, for example, if your reason was to provide for your family, but in the process of doing that or getting there, you lose your family because you're never there, um, you're not around, you're not paying attention to your wife, that kind of thing, it's not going to make sense in the end. Right? So you have all of the whatever material things, but the thing that you were really fighting for, you lose. That doesn't make any sense. So the first thing, let's do some timetable. Let's do a timetable. Mark your calendar. In terms of your meetings, then block out time for family, block out time for personal time when you just for you to kind of just take a break, take a breather, and block out time for your business. And of course, be committed to keeping those times. Not only just block up the time, but know what you're going to do in what time. Set priorities. And of course, the first priority is activities that actually produce revenue, that actually have income, like following up with customers, talking to new people, you know, selling, prospecting, those activities that actually going to result in a positive when it comes to your bottom line. Two, negotiate with your family. Talk to them, make them part of the process so that they know what's going on and not that you're just flying off, doing your thing and they're not aware of what is really happening. I know for some people, or rather many people, they have spouses that are not supportive. And so it's a little more pressure on your side to actually perform and get results quickly so that you can show them, hey, this is actually working. So they can actually have faith in it. So if you're dilly-dallying, I can tell you they're not going to believe until they see some actual results. So if I'm looking down because I have those, right? So 3, taking time off for personal development, increasing your ability to communicate. I'm working on that. Always be learning skills like sales that could help you with sales, that could help you um, be a better team leader in terms of leadership and stuff like that, so that when you do perform certain actions, they can actually result in greater success. Because if you, because it says a numbers game, but if you're better at closing, if you're better at presenting, if you're better at um, blocking objections or overcoming objections, that means that the probability of a successful sign up or a successful sale increases, so that your time becomes even more precious because you have to use less time to get more sales or sign ups because you actually have built the skill set. Other thing is that rather than driving around to the malls and stuff like that, um, start conversations on social media. Start meeting people on social media. Not really commission bread that you're just pitching, 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 but have a conversation and I see if there is a need for your opportunity or product. And be straight up with people that you know you have this to offer. And it really depends on really the conversation. But don't do like some people do. You build rapport for over a long time and then use this pitch and make the person feel that this is the entire reason that you um, connect with them in the first place. It's usually better to come up front and just say, hey, I'm just throwing this out there. I don't know if you'd be interested or not. And get a yes or a no, and they could always cross them off your list. So it will allow you to actually stay home or actually do things within when you have some free time to actually go online on these social platforms and actually meet people and start building your list like that. So you're going to save time and money that way in one sense. So the other thing is that you have systems in place that actually create um, leverage where you can, for example, use social media in a particular way that even when you're not actively prospecting, there's a way to actually keep your funnel filled with with prospects to talk to and customers that might be interested in, um, sorry, in your product. And of course, these are people who have actually put up their hand and said, yes, I'm interested. So if you want to learn more about that, the link to that free resource is going to be in the description. And so again, you have to have a little balance in your life. I mean, your spiritual life, your health, and your business and your finance, but also relationships, those four pillars. That's what constitutes a rich life. And the thing about it is, when those things are out of balance for a long time, guess what? You crumble and you really can't function. So those things make up that whole concept of having a rich life. I mean, that's my opinion. I've seen it over and over and over. That all elements need to be there to really have long lasting fulfillment. So be safe out there. And again, as I always say, go make that sale. So later, bye.